Good music right out the gate. Okay, so I did a session of this already, but I think I'm gonna have to scrap it because I did not check my audio. That's, you know, that's on me. I need to try and figure out the difficulty settings on this game, because yesterday with runs it seemed a smidge too easy. But for anybody who doesn't know, this is Gang of Frogs. It is a third person action roguelike. You just loot and shoot, and you get abilities, and like, ooh, what was that? That was kind of weird. That was sorry, I'm getting distracted with running around up here. You get abilities and upgrades for like cards when you do runs in the out in the world. I'll break some of that down from what I understand. Okay, so I don't know what it is. There's something about this upstairs area right now that's causing the camera to jerk a lot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the camera is... It's adjusting in and out a bunch. Okay. Usually when you start also you choose a character, but I think the character is just... I don't think there's ability types. It's just what is it called? Choose one of the 4 you want. Okay. So control is not fully implemented, so I can run around and do stuff as I need to, but for stuff like this I have to come here, and I did this one earlier, and I need to do this one now, I believe. Okay, I was wondering how to change it, so they start you on peaceful, so I was like, oh, this one's too easy, this one's normal. So let's see. And I put on that submission form to tell the devs, like, hey man, this is way too easy, I think I'll just nuke the bosses. I did not realize in that first mission it was peaceful, and the damage on that was, they're probably pretty generous to teach you some of the run, but maybe the option to switch it from peaceful to normal would be good, like after the first area where you're like, oh, okay. Well, immediately gonna test these harvesters, which I left feedback on beforehand. Okay, that was... So there's harvesters you can do around the map that lets you you defend it, and then you can get like weapon crates. So, and then I also, there's like stuff to collect out in the world. It says collect frog bone. I don't, okay, I guess that's frog bone, but I don't know what this one, after collecting this one objective, what it will do. Oh, let's see, my damage is 25 in the corner. Yesterday I was at like at the run with peaceful, I stood and tanked damage from like 4 enemies. I mean, from 4 enemies for okay, looks like it might be it does feel a smidge, it does look like they can swarm you, because like that's 5. They got me down somewhat quick, but I also mentioned that the there's a lot of extra health laying around when you loot stuff. I found little worms and things so much, so let's see if I'm correct again. So for these harvesters, you're supposed to just, like, it comes down and then you can what is it called? See, that's health right there. Oh, go away. So if you you come down, you start right here, and you need to defend. Yesterday on that peaceful, I just left it be, so we're gonna test that immediately right now, because I was able to start all the harvesters on a map and just come back and pick it up on regular. It looks like on different difficulties, yeah, it still doesn't look like they attack that or do enough damage, so I can just come start these, but it does look like the enemy density is a lot more than previously. And my damage isn't great now, but it'll, I think maybe it goes up with guns, I don't remember, or it might also just be like levels. Yeah, I'm at 35 now for 3 levels. Yeah, see, I wasn't even here, and I got, oh, I didn't realize you got experience for those harvesters, and I got basically got free chests for this. Ooh, I immediately hit switch. Ow. Stop it. Chill. I need to read. Submachine gun is what we start with. I want the assault rifle. Yeah, give me that. Okay, so I was just saying that. So the damage kind of feels about the same as peaceful. Because look, there was at least 3 enemies just shooting at this harvester nonstop, and I did not do a single thing, and it opened itself without any progress. So the enemies could probably do 2. Oh, void shotgun was good. The enemies 2 harvesters, you could probably take their damage, like, I think you could probably triple it to them, at least in some of these beginning spots, because there were 3 enemies shooting that for the entire length of time, and it didn't get less than like 3/4. So even if you triple that, maybe it would get to half, and then maybe enemies need to aggro a little bit more to harvesters, because otherwise you can be like me as a player and I'm like, oh, okay, I see there's 2 harvesters on this map, I'm just going to summon them, run around, and I've just collected chests, which unfortunate for what you're about to see, because I'm literally going to do that same thing. So in that top corner that said collect those frog bones, I collected those. Is all I needed to do that? Like, could I just like die and evac right now and I would complete the mission for the one dude? Because I don't know what the point is for that. You also want I actually got a good chunk of money for this, like 32, and like, so I kept doing this yesterday. I went and I would loot the entire map for these things right here. It doesn't look like it, there's no reason after you complete that objective. It looks like there's no real reason to keep looting. Like after that, I can just do harvesters, and see that's actually, there's it's a slug right there to heal me, and do harvesters, and I can just do chests, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. There's no reason to look for any of these resources out in the world right now. And then yeah, also what I was mentioning beforehand, I think healing is too plentiful, because I ran around this map and it was I ran around this map. Oh man, hold on, what is happening right now? Why is it so framey on OBS? What is happening? It feels very framey. Desync, and then yes, do some. I guess it's also, I usually just, I don't think any of my PC's like crazy good, so I do just usually leave this. I'm hoping that it's just recording weird. Yeah, that's, I don't know what it is. Maybe my PC just couldn't handle it. It's way better now. I will say, being able to, I mean, it's only Souls games you have to worry about. Being able to pause during runs is very good. So, what is? It does seem like some of these stuff, like this AOE stuff, it lasts a bit too long. Okay. So yeah, I was able to, with harvesters, it definitely just start them and run away. I think I even started a harvester during a boss fight, and like the boss was attacking it and didn't kill it. All right, so this is the upgrade system. You can get these, and as long as you have money, you can buy all these. So it's just actual hands of poker, which I was 1 away from a royal flush last night. So you just want to try and build the best you can. I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and look for face cards of same suits and try to slowly build those, while also getting like a pair or 3 of a kind to start with. Oops. So the exit, I was hoping to get rid of that that tab menu. And then this right here is, I think it gives you just multiple cards. Okay, so look at that. So we have, is it these here on top of it? So since I bought it, I'm guessing I probably have just these. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm also not great with hands. So I'm close to a A straight, I think? Yeah, if I could take all of those, that would be a straight. I don't know. Here, hold on. Let's do 5. Let's just grab 9 because it's more extra damage. Okay, so it took all that away. But if I can take... I'll take the 6. And it's also... Here's the other issue I've noticed, unless it was fixed tonight or last night. If I hover over this card right here, look at the bottom number, the cash will disappear. Oh man, as soon as I want to point out an issue. Okay. Yeah, yesterday when I was doing this, I would hover over a card and then the cost would go away. Okay, you see? Cool, I got so scared. Yeah, certain cards do that. I don't know. I don't think packs do that. Okay. I was so scared that I was trying to show this bug and the game was like, nah, we don't have a bug. I'm not going to show you that. Okay. Let's do this. We'll go for a pair. And then I also don't remember, so that's the bad thing about showing the bugs, but I'm doing this on purpose to test it. Give me the ability. Okay, so this is what I was gonna... I went through the abilities previously, and I said I think the self-heal should be common, and then the group heal was... group heal should be uncommon. The self-heal is uncommon, a group is common, I believe. Because I think group heal would be way more valuable, especially running it together. And then self-heal is, like, probably not too bad. Okay, what do I have? So I have the 6 here. I think I also look at that. All of the numbers disappeared. Ooh. Shit. So what I can do, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think I can sell these if I take those back. So 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough. I am going to take the ace. I have 7 gold. Oh, do I only have one option for that? Because you can do 5 in your hand. And then, I guess I'm going to sell the 9. That's only $1. And then I wouldn't, if I reroll, I would only have $2 now. So I'll just leave this. Oh, I also, on the first run, you don't have this other shop unlocked. So now, I didn't realize. So maybe this is the, look at all of these over here to the side. Maybe these are the buffs that you should be looting. Heals you to full. Okay, so it requires 3 glowing nories. I don't have enough for that. 25% damage for 10 minutes. 4 frog bone. And 2 jumping crambles. Oh, I have enough for that. Move speed for 10. So 2 frog. So I'll do... Confirm? Can I do multiple of this? I don't have enough frog, but I would. So I could do... Okay. I don't know if it will let me do multiple, so now I have a reason to actually loot. So here, we got a boss right here. I'm going to do what I did last night, and I'm going to summon harvesters while the boss is here, and see if they just, if the boss does enough damage. I also have healing too. Oh, the boss is not chasing as much as I would think. Can I just run away from the boss and start these? I thought the boss would aggro. Alright, here, let's run. Here's the other one. And then, if you look at the bottom, so with abilities, it gets way more, but it says gamepad left shoulder. Whenever you have more than 1, the overlapping is a little too much. I had 3 last night of abilities, and they were all the words overlapped, which I think most of this is, it's not that it's not optimized for a controller. I think it is mainly, see, look at the harvester, and it still made progress. So harvester got to half. Ooh, look at this. So this is probably the issue right here. Ooh. Okay, let's see how I'm doing. So my damage was, I think I got 85 more damage for those card upgrades. But I have a heal ability, so let's just start chipping away at you. You have a dodge roll. Now, the only issue with me trying to do the harvester, it does take a little bit to activate that time. So I could probably tank the damage and then hope to get a good, ooh, actually, can't get the, oh, let's see. Oh, I guess that's the issue, is I think I lost the experience because I didn't get there in time. Ooh, that was rude. There is a lot going on right now, but I'm not too worried. Oh. And then it's gamepad left shoulder. There you go. So I just healed. And then that's also what I was mentioning beforehand. So with the healing being too generous in general, also with the ability, so I have a 25 heal that replenishes after 15 seconds. I mean, you could argue the heal is very small, but I don't think, I think it's very generous in general with all the healing. And maybe on, it feels too generous even for normal. Okay, but I guess the issue with if I start these harvesters and then I come over later, I only get cash. So if I actually start them and then I stay here and defend them, then I would get some actual XP. Oh, I also forgot I had that damage boost from the one thing. Yeah, my other complaint, not other complaint, the other thing I would like to see, none of these are like complaints. None of this is like, oh, I would never come back for this. This is like you adjust the damage a little bit and then you give me more objectives than just the harvester. I think I'd do plenty of runs in this. What is it called? I lost my train of thought. Oh, I mentioned this a bunch last night. I'll try not to mention it multiple times because hearing somebody say it multiple times is annoying. I would like a second gun slot. That way I could run like, ooh, if I wanted, I don't know if there's a sniper, I haven't ran it, but if I wanted a shotgun on top of a rifle, it would be nice to sit there and have those ranges. Or the, what is it called? I didn't realize my health was actually that low, so talking shit about it not doing enough damage, but I'm just not paying attention. There's this like spinner gun, I think it is called, where it makes like a bullet, it doesn't block bullets, but it makes bullets around you. So if you pop a whole clip of that, and you switch that and you run into enemies while you're actually shooting them, that would be cool. That just doesn't seem super what I want right now. And then yeah, see, look, my heal's already bad. I actually have reason to get like items around, so I should loot for plants for buffs. I wonder, is it just those 3 buffs or there'll be more? Do they spin every run? The cards. I do like that boxes on top of other things can give you experience though. That is nice. It does seem like boxes give you about the same experience as actual enemies. It would be nice, at least to have, because I think in the name, the top right hand corner, it's a placeholder. It would be nice to have the actual names of the items I'm looting. That way I can like, okay, I know this is Grandma's bone, this is Frog's bone, this is, oh, it says Frog's bone there. I guess I could just take a second and read. Glowing. Ooh, that was just experience. Yeah, I don't know. I was saying the other time, I don't know if I feel like I need more enemies running around trying to stop me from just casually looting, or because sometimes when they're just constantly shooting and you're doing it is annoying, but you do kind of want this dangerous but constant enemies spawning is not fun. Maybe I would say maybe you have a time limit incentive to get to the next area sooner. That way you're just not taking forever like I am, because I think my run even on peaceful, ooh, that was glitchy. Even my run last night on peaceful was like 50 minutes, but that was mainly because I was just looking at these levels. Okay, that seems like your camera is in third person and then it forces it into you. And what was that? Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay. It looks like the camera needs a bit of a tweak, I want to say, because it looks like I can force first person on certain rocks and objects, I guess. Yep. So not just that, so it's multiple. Cool. Ow, stop it. Go away. There you are. Alright, and I mean, it would be boring, but you could essentially take right in this area right here, enemies are constantly spawning. Maybe I would say you stop spawning them, because now I could farm XP infinitely. It would be omega boring just to kill these ads that just get tiny bits of XP, but you could theoretically do that. Okay. So let's check if the money disappears at the bottom. I think we're just gonna re-roll these. I don't want any. I guess I could take. Let's take. Maybe I take the 8, and we try and do, because obviously the royal flush would be what we want, but taking the 8 would build me to a straight. The straight and flushes are the same, which I agree. Full house. So I guess I should also, maybe I should look for a full house, because that's a good one. So I have a pair, so another ace, and then this is also just a straight damage buff, so definitely take that. I did not, ooh, so this is good right now. I did not check the numbers disappearing, so okay. The cash is disappearing at the bottom. All right, cool. So if I get a 6 or another ace, I have a full house, which is pretty good. Hold on, 2 pair. I thought 2 pair is 1.5. Okay, cool. All right, so as far as I know, you just need ingredients for the other shop, so you can just spend your money as much as you want here. We're gonna re-roll this too. 5 ores. Oh my god. Yeah. Bam. That right there. I think my damage last night was 700 already, and that was just a ×3. So having this is pretty good. Now here's the conundrum. Whenever I get a full house right out the gate, you know what? Oh, that is the upgrade. I look for another 6 for a 4 of a kind, because that would give me a damage boost. And then I guess if you do a full house or 4 of a kind, there's no way you would sacrifice your cards trying to get a flush, right? I guess if you had a ace pair and then a 10 3 of a kind, that would be a decent trade-off for that, as long as you had an ace and a 10 matching it. Oh man, I hit X. I keep hitting escape on that. So if you had a 10 and an ace matching, like this was 10, these two are matching, then you could be like, ooh, the trade-off is worth it. Oh, look at this. Oh. So diamonds, hearts. No, it's not worth. Oh my god, didn't I just say, hey, I need 4 of a kind would be great? Which one? Health or damage? I'm getting more damage, so let's just sell you. Crazy, look at that. I mean, I got pretty lucky there. 4 of a kind, that's way more damage than I had previous. All right, so it's 850, and then also where, so I bought it beforehand. Where is my, damn, at 800 damage at depth 2 is crazy. So I bought Frog's Delight, right? Where is the buff showing me on the screen? So it's the same 3. 4 frog, 2 grandma, so confirm. So I mean, I don't know if you don't have anything showing on the screen right at the moment. And oh, actually you do. It's right there, I believe. But my damage isn't updating in the corner. No, hold on. No, 2 is my heal. Okay, that one changed though. So the first one I bought, I don't think it updated. This one did. 4 frog, 2 jumping. Okay. I'm gonna chalk it up and say they both did and I wasn't paying attention, but it's entirely possible they didn't. If it is, what is it called? If Frog's Delight are these ones, it's 10 minutes. You should give me some sort of indicator on my screen for when the that buff is going to run out. And this is just objective 1, so I'm sorry for what you're about to watch, where I'm just going to summon harvesters and run around. Yeah, I'm kind of just insta-killing them. I also forget, yeah, your damage just goes up higher too. Okay, having a 4 of a kind early, so this is also what I was saying, and I would literally have to do run after run after run to test it. I think having what's it? So they're chasing me here. They're not doing that. I think having a what is it called? A royal flush, and like we'll have to see with the boss. But I think having a royal flush might literally just nuke the boss. And I mean, in a regular run, that's fine. There's endless continued after, which I did think the playtest was supposed to end today, which it might. Maybe it's just like it'll be later in the night, so I've got a good chunk of time to sit there and run these. What do you got for me? 6-shooter. I guess I also should probably do, so does I think damage updates when you change it. Sure did. Okay, so I probably, if I get a weapon with high crit chance on top of my damage right now, that might be kind of disgusting. But I think boss is the next one, so we'll have to run around. Yeah, so this is a good example. So if you run around and do the harvesters like I did, and then I ran around the map, you lose the XP that you get at the top. So that is at least gives you incentive to be there at the end. Maybe if you stay in the circle, it finishes the harvester sooner. I'm not sure. I would also say like another, not just give a different thing than just the harvester. I think I was saying like give like, I need to kill 10 of those things for maybe not 10. Like you have like 20 or 30 enemies spawn all in this chunk of time that really aggressively swarm you, and then you can get a chest. There's something else you could do, because just defending that one thing, and as I proved multiple times, that you can just kind of start it and run away, even on a boss wave. You need something else. Yeah, and like, once again, generous. I don't think I've used self heal once during the boss. Okay, let's go up the ramp. You got anything for me? I got a crate. No fault damage is good though. I'll agree with that. Or at least from what I see, I don't know fall damage. I do like these a bit all over the map, but it seems like actually, hold on, I'll shoot one. Oh, it instant kills it, but if you walk by it, then it does the time. Okay, I should probably try and use those a bit more and see how that does with enemies, but we're kind of at the moment doing pretty good damage. Yeah, damage is 1184. Actually, I should try to, if I bought 2 of those, I'm gonna assume 2 minutes ago, and the damage updated for the soup. So let's see if the damage goes down when you apply those buffs, because it said it was 10 minutes. So I should try and pay attention to that. Okay. Oh, a little stutter. Okay, cool and ability. Ooh, see, this is what I was talking about. So if I had a 10 right there and then I matched it, then it might be worth it. Now I think I'm just gonna, maybe if I find a better one, I would, hold on. Oh yeah, I got rid of the damage because I didn't need it. So yeah, this right here, the calm in the healing area, I don't need that. Totem. I'll take the totem. And then sure, reroll once. Damn. So I haven't paid attention to what I had beforehand, and I don't know if I should. But actually, I needed the spade last night. So I've had, what was the other ace I had? I don't think I had ace, spade ace. So I don't think I would only have been close to 2 of for the clubs. We're just gonna skip you. Let's do a reroll and a hearts. Probably shouldn't have re-rolled right there. It's $3. Oh, it offered me a jack too. Okay, so I'm guessing these are just free since I bought the ability pack. Oh, chain lightning. Okay, chain lightning, from what I looked through the ability list, is the rarest thing, so it's pretty good. Okay, I'm assuming we're at about 3 minutes, and then I mean, if I can just keep stacking these, so that went up to 1400. And then also, let's just do it again. So I'm at 2,300 damage on depth 4. And then I also, clicking on the right stick, I think is, yeah, there's chain lightning. Yeah, look at, there went the boss. Oh, hold on, why did my damage go up more? I wasn't at 7,000 beforehand. Okay, hold on, what happened? What caused my damage to skyrocket like that? Okay, well, anyways, I could right now, I could probably nuke the boss, so if I'm quick enough. Which, you know, I'm gonna do, oh, does chain lightning just exist on me? Do I call it and it triggers? What is happening right now? I don't need to do anything right now. Chain lightning is killing, it's giving me the XP. And I'm not even, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna do the harvesters. I'm just gonna grab ingredients for buffs to make the soups. Because right now the soup is giving me, it's increasing so much of the damage. So it should re-roll because it's giving me a crazy damage buff. Because I'm going to absolutely annihilate this final boss. And once again, I think this is on normal. So, I think it is on normal. I just don't know what to tell. I remember that as we launched in. But yeah, I'm not even any of these objectives. I'm not doing. I'm just give me. Oh yeah, more jumping grandma's cool. Only thing that would make this better if I got a gun that was like crit chance. Yeah, no, don't worry about something. I'm not doing that. And yeah, I don't understand what it is. Chain lightning is just calling things down. It's just, and it's activating every 3 seconds. So chain lightning is functionally broken. I don't have to play the game anymore. Chain lightning kills all the enemies, and then I go and get the loots for the items, and then that's it. So we're good. At this point, I don't think I should. The only reason I should, I'm almost tempted to sell all these cards here and then just go for a royal, but we'll try that next time. I don't have any more. So what happened now? Didn't I come in? I guess you know what, with me doing what I did, I didn't get that much money, but at this point, so I have enough for, I didn't get enough frog bone, but 3,000 damage. And then I'm fine with the cards. Let's literally do as much frog bone as we can, because that's what's holding us back. Open chest, and then we're gonna go murder the boss here in this next one. Frog. And then I think that gave me, I have enough for at least one. And there's more there. If I can, okay, so I was at 3,000, now I'm at 24, so it does look like it has activated and it's gone down. Oh, look at there, 19. So I think 2 of them I bought and have gone down. Damn, it's actually all right. It is ticking. I just don't know when the clock is, but I'm literally gonna have enough to probably put it back at 3,000. So, and also, like I said earlier, chain lightning is just broken and it's doing the work for me. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, an ability pack, that's good. Also, I haven't been checking these, so I need to. Okay, that one stayed for some reason. That one stayed. So some of these are staying. Hack packs, and then also, I have enough for both. Okay, cool. The hack packs buff some of these cards. I just choose. Frenzied 1 times 1.25 or fire rate. So if I do this, that increases my damage. And we'll just take this last ability. I don't think I have to buy them. I think I just get them. A very big bomb. Cool. Take that. All right. See ya. Now the other thing here is, like, look at the bottom right there. I don't know how our, okay, so now I can see chain lightning is just happening. I can see there. Where's artillery? I'm just gonna have to hope. So I have enough for 2 frogs. Bam. Bam. Ah, almost had enough for the other one. So we're almost 4,000. So let's just see what happens. This is the boss right here. So I don't know how to use the artillery. I'm guessing left stick clicking. Oh, you know, I could probably... Ooh, the camera did that again with the previous boss. Reload, please. Thank you. I don't know what happened the second time there, unless chain lightning killed it, but yeah, you see I just instantly deleted the boss, and this is... So I deleted the boss with that... Oh, also, look, why did my damage just spike to 11,000 right now? So it's at 11,000? What's happening? And then, also, yeah, look at chain lightning at the bottom. It's still at 3. So, is it... The cooldown is happening, but it's also not? There's... we are gonna leave here. Okay. Yeah, Okay. I think for some reason, whenever I was fighting the boss, I kept trying to reload, and it didn't want to work. I was at 0, but I was still able to kill things? Okay. I'm looking at it right now. Where... I tried to do clicking on the left stick. Where is this ability for... the artillery on controller? We should try and do. So level 11, we came in and we basically 2 clips, we killed the boss for the whole run. Okay, that was heal. What does right bumper do? Oh, I'd never used this because it's fire rate, so this would have been smart. Yep, we'll let all that. Cool. Oh, okay, it's Y. So Y is the button, and then... Oh, okay, cool. Well, I would be excited to use that. Do I do an endless? I'm kind of tempted to run endless and just see how another wave would be, but I think we might just go back, and then I'll see at least when we go back. Hold on, is this? Oh, you know, it gave me the endless run mode, but I'm in the shop also, so I can activate. I can't activate some of these, but I can look here. Let's go back to the ship, I think. Yeah. Okay, don't... Ooh, what is the credits thing? I got 9 credits, I don't know what that means. Okay, so the second mission was I was supposed to do things for... this guy? New vendor unlocked tattoo parlor. Okay. So, it just says, now that I've unlocked this thing, I go on the mission and buy soups, okay? What is this? Step closer, frog. Okay, for some reason, when the player character is up right here, the advanced button on controller A does not work. I have to use mouse and keyboard. I request something, do you have it? So I'll do A again. So it does work there, A. Now let's see if the A button works. It looks like it, oh, it would have. It does work, okay. This is sufficient, get in the chair. And what do I look like? A pastry chef? Get in the chair. I received many marks while serving. My skin is very thick. It was a bad time. Okay, so controller is still a smidge buggy. What is this though? Okay, so this is the upgrade your runs before you go. Packs offered 3 times more frequently in the shop. Start the game with a laser rifle. Totem. So what are these? Can I not do? Oh no, hold on. So is this mine? And then I can take one of these, and then I have 15. No, I have 58. I 15 to reroll. Packs offered 3 times more. Let's do that. Buy. And then I can. Okay, I was just assuming I can drag and drop. So that's equipped. Start the game with a laser. Start the game with fire rate totem. Oh man. So if I can re-roll, and then I get the choice of +3 shop slots. Shop prices increased by 2 gold. What does shop slots mean? Start the game with inflate. I mean, eventually, I'm assuming what you want to do is buy every single one of these. I don't care at the moment. I would re-roll and hope for chain lightning because that was busted. All right, let's leave the shop. So what do we do now? So the shop is going to give more card packs. So yeah, let's do another run. Do I have another spot here and do let's go for veteran. Okay, so I'm guessing, so peaceful, normal, veteran. Yeah, let's see how the damage is on veteran, because if it's anything like normal, this also, unless this is like I get 3 tapped, I'm like, oh fuck. But let's see how it goes. Our goal for this run is see how damage is. If it's not too bad, then we'll just run the whole thing, which I mean I'll just run the whole thing anyways. But let's do, I'm gonna aim for Royal Flush and see with Royal Flush if you have 20x damage, and then I'll save up money for soups. So we will do Royal Flush, hopefully. Soups, we'll try and stack up. I'm trying to like break the game. Like I'm gonna do as many soups as I can at the very end depth, and then see how it goes from there. Because if I do like 8 soups at the very end on top of 20x damage, the boss is not going to exist anymore. And it looks like it would be right here. It would be nice to look at how many total frog whatever I have is, like frog bone and all the other ones. But I also understand. Okay. Also, right now, I mean, if I get a better version of this, I'm kind of digging the laser. An option in the settings, I would say that it would be nice is, and maybe it's been a while since I've done like, I don't know how much I've done like third-person shooter runs or anything. Maybe a oh, I haven't been checking the damage, but maybe a have to sprint and it just holds it itself. Okay, so my damage to them feels like, okay, yeah, it's on veteran for sure. Don't fuck around. I got hit once. I also do know, because I did testing last night, that if you stand underneath those pods, they will kill you. But I mean, for science, I've got to do it. Like, there's no way I'm not gonna do that and not test it. Yeah, free XP, give me the gun, cool, thanks. It would be nice if you had a chance for cards to drop here, or it's like, okay, I have a card drop out of these chests, or at least for abilities. Uncommon. See, this is what I was talking about, the spinner. It's a cool idea, but I don't want to be that close with a gun. I'm sure there's something for, if you gave the character with like an unlock ability, you can start with which I'm sure you could. You do melee, like and that it might be good, but also the first area I have level 4, so if I'm getting a crazy amount of XP, yeah, that's level 5 already. I don't love the idea of it's just an ability to melee, but it's also like clicking in, you have 4 abilities you have. So you have 4 abilities you have, and one of them is like clicking on the right stick. I don't know where you would put that. Maybe you could put abilities on the D-pad, and that way you could still have a melee on the right stick or where you normally would. Okay, so we're gonna remember when we go in that we are saving up. We are saving up soups for the end, so we just destroy the boss. The goal is for the boss to spawn, I get control of my character, and then I shoot the boss once and the boss is gone. Probably need something better than a laser rifle. Okay. Yeah, so we're actually gonna loot and do a bunch of things, and then until I if I get Royal Flush super early, then I'm going to prioritize just getting ingredients like I did last time. Let's see how much we can get ingredient-wise in a run we can stack up, and it doesn't look like there's a cap on the damage soups, so we're just going to also abuse that and see how it goes. Oh, jumping grandma's good. Nori. Alright, I think we got everything. Fresh comb. Yeah, level 5 before we're even at the very starting area is kind of... I feel like it's kind of insane, but because I was level 11 the last run when I finished out. Alright. Well, I have 24 gold. Pack we'll do after. Let's do item pack. So we have a Jack of Spades. We have a Jack of Spades or a Queen of... Oh, Ace of Hearts. Queen of Diamonds. I know these pop back up. I think we do Queen of Diamonds for damage. And then we don't care about this. I do kind of want to do hack pack. But I'm gonna re-roll. Oh man, you were... Oh, so I did ask for more item packs. And I was like, ooh, it is good because... Explosive grenade. So can I take these? I would also like to sit there and drag them into spots. Like this puts it in a... Oh wait, so I can put them in there. Why can't I put it in slot 1? Like, as soon as I open my mouth. Okay. So let's open both of these. Oh shit, I think, are they 6? They are 6, only 1. It's unfortunate that goes away. Ooh, okay. That is exactly what we wanted right there. So we're setting up right now. So we're gonna lean in towards diamonds is what we're doing. Unfortunate, I would like that, but we're gonna leave it as it is. Also, this is what I was gonna mention too. Why is this here whenever I can't, if I can't sell it or anything, and it's got a price? I don't understand that at the moment. Alright, so let's see what you got. How much we have? We have, so it's the same ones. Move speed, delight, and miso. Or glowing miso. So I have enough for 1.5. So I need more frog bone than grandma. So the first steps we have enough for 1 soup. Let's see how depths 2 will do. Okay, I see my damage not great, but that's fine. I also forget, it says right shoulder, right? Oh, that's not too bad. I do kind of like the idea of grenade on cooldown, so that'll probably help out a lot with this one. Oh, please, thank you. Oh, here, I'm also sorry for what I'm about to do. So this is also another thing I've noticed, is it looks like I can summon the harvester, and I've used it as just a, what is it when you pull aggro for bosses? The boss sometimes is just distracted by the harvester, and especially since you're not doing that crazy amounts of damage, I can just focus on it. But here, hold on. Yeah, as soon as I say that, it didn't work out. One of the bosses, I was able to do that. Okay. This would be a good case of having that minigun, I think. Oh yeah, no, they're right there. Yeah, it's focusing on that, so now I just get free damage whenever it's not paying attention. Oh, hold on, we're on veteran. Are you gonna kill? No, see, even on veteran, with the boss focusing on it half the way, it does not kill the harvester, and I still get the loot. So. I would say I'm kind of getting a little fucked up, but actually not really. There is a lot going on, but I'm fine. Oh, well, hold on. I'm talking a lot of shit. Give me a second. Let's see if I follow through. Boss dead. Cool. Okay. Well, let's see. So damage might be somewhat decent on, if anything, maybe I would say less ads and then just more damage. And like, look, that was the first box I checked and you gave me health back. Oh, next time I get a healing ability or something, I should just check damage. Incoming minigun. Go away. Go away. All you go away. Let's level up. I hit that button like 4 times for it to work, I think. Okay, I would say, at first I thought the leveling was a bit too much, and especially if you don't get cards rolling like I did last time. I think I had a pair or so at the beginning. I think the leveling might be good. Yeah, I do still think, I mean, I got somewhat low with the boss and all of the people going on, but I'm also purposely not. I'm purposely going for a royal flush and kind of not building everything ideally. Oh, look at this. I might actually have to defend this one. Awesome. The ad was HP seems like it's okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe if you stay in the area and it progresses the harvester faster or something, or you get kills and it fills up faster. You kind of dig this laser gun. Okay, enemy density on veteran seems like way higher. And then also, so I have a lot of healing, but even with way higher, it's like kind of fine. Oh, you did leave that there. As soon as I'm like kind of fine, I get damage. Where are you? Oh, damn! Look at this. Where are you? Go away. Wait, so did the grenade not hit it? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. And then you two go away. Open chest, please. Okay, that's weird. The prompt went away, but you still saw the progression of the bubble. What do we have here? It does seem like it's a bit hard to pop up the weapon display for me to look at it. Rare laser gun, as opposed to, what do I have? Rare, that's crit and fire. What is the one I have now? Weapon damage and ammo is what this one is. Cool. I would also say at least maybe some of this would be remedied with this if you had elite enemies. These are all just kind of generic guys. Like, give me, like these crab guys, give me a beefed up crab guy with like extra armor or something. Especially if I'm staying too long and doing something, make it more dangerous. Level 10. Yeah, it looks like I'm able to get like 5 levels each depth on veteran. I am not actually trying to farm. I'm just trying to get. I want to get. Actually, just trying to break the game. I'm guessing I might. Yeah, see, there's more health that I just didn't need. Maybe the health issue that I keep saying would be, if you have. This is all like single player, which you would. I'm sure you would see somewhere on the screen. If you had your friends playing, you would have 3 healths, and it wouldn't spawn 3 the healing worms. It would just be for each person. It would just be 3 total. So you would have to be strategic with that. But that's also why I think that AoE healing ability should be uncommon, because if it heals your whole team, it would be way more. And then the cooldown being like 15 seconds is a bit too easy. All right. I think we take the ability pack, and then I might just re-roll. I don't really want the hack. Yeah, see, this is just being common. I also do like that. You know, like I said, the healing is too nice. We're just gonna do the turret. I would do this because it's $3. Yeah, why not? And then we'll do, because I kind of want to just stack on. What is it called? I want to stack on as much damage as possible if we get to this 20x. You know, I'm starting to think the item packs might not have been the way to go. Yeah. I was hoping item packs would have like 6. It is not 6, it would have like 4, and it would be a smarter thing, like, oh, obviously let's do item packs, and then I would be able to do, okay, there's 4 cards and 3 these item packs, and then I would sit there and be able to find mine much more. All right, so for this I would have 4, so I can do 3, so I can do plus 60% damage. So plus 60 on top of times 20 would be a bit much. I don't think we're getting unless I get a better run, I don't think I'm getting the what is it called? The Royal Flush. Maybe I should have. I'll try and chip away at like 4 of a kind again, because even with 4 of a kind that was broken. Where are the enemies now? So. I took what is it called? I took the turret, not the heal. So next, if I get the chance for heal next time, I'll take it and we'll do damage testing on the player. I don't have anything. Oh, there's another. Oh, look at that. There's another harvester over there. I just didn't start. Damn. I'm not being efficient with my time. Oh, there we go. The turret is doing all the work, it looks like, though. Okay. Gotta remember to come loot this. No, you know what? We're just gonna loot it now. I was like, we gotta risk it all. I don't get my cake and eat it too most of the time. Oh, well, at least this time I did. Thank you. How long does the turret last? Okay, it looks like it doesn't last a crazy amount, so that might be good. What do you got for me? Minigun, cool. Don't care at the moment. Does it? Okay, how does it rotate? Does it? It looks like it'll rotate all the way around, so that's good. There's a chest just right here. Minigun, you can do all the work for me. That'd be great. Yeah. Rare spinner, I'm good. Okay, look at this. They're actually, well, it's half health right now. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's half health. So they are kind of focusing on me. They switched back. Maybe if I left, I still don't think that would be enough to kill this this harvester. And I would say even if you, like, yeah, the damage to the player could be buffed, but I think you can almost like quadruple the damage the enemies do to the harvester, just in general. To be like, hey, if you do not like guard this, like you leave 3 enemies there, it will destroy this and you will lose your chest chance. Because I've never failed one, and I rarely stay and protect them. Okay. Leveling is significantly slowed down, is what it seems like. I'm 11, and I was 10. Well, I wonder if that's how it was in the first few depths. I stopped killing stuff and doing things in depth 4 and 5, I think. We're actually also gonna have another boss, but I wonder if the level is like really easy from 1 to 10, and then from 11 and up it's like slow. Kind of what it seems like it might be. Didn't notice in the first one. Give me the money. All right, I'm starting to think item packs aren't the way to go. There's nothing there. All right, I think we're cleared on things. Okay, let's do. That was 6 enemies, and that gave me like 150 experience. So it looks like it slows down significantly after 10, but it seems like it might be a smidge too slow. Let's see. Only one way to find out. Okay. It doesn't look like I'm. So I like the item. It's a large item pack, but I like the item packs, but I don't think it's paying off the way I was hoping. Oh, look at this. Oh, you know what? I would only have the option to get 1. Man, you're not even gonna give me pairs? That's fucked up. Give me a reroll. That's ability. Large item pack immediately. Hold on, diamonds. Yep. Okay, so we're good. So that is doing. We have a jack, queen, a 10. We need the ace. And then we need king. So we need king for diamond and it diamond ace. Okay, so you gave me electric grenade. Here, give me heal. Let me put it... So I like that I think I can rearrange. So I like... You know what? Heal and clicking on the stick is fine. Alright, one more reroll. Come on. Another ability pack. Reroll would be 8, so I can't... I don't think I would be... Oh, and it's also... I can't check the prices of these. Let's do the ability pack, which was 3. And then totem, electric grenade. Sure, you can be fire rate. Alright. So let's leave right now. So we need 3 more cards. Damage is 226, which is better. What are we at right now? So we can almost do times 5 damage on depth 3. So it's what plus oh, what is it called? Oh, I'm stupid. There it is. It's plus 20% damage, I believe. So did the turret come down and fucking do that? Can you fire the grenade, please? That'd be great. There is a lot going on here, so veteran might actually be pretty good. The AoE stuff does seem like it lasts. I feel like it lasts a bit too long because I think it's the entrance stuff is still there. Here. There we go. The boss is dead. Oh, hold on. Boss is dead. I think the ads in the boss thing does make it more dangerous, which is good. Ooh, I also here, let's do... I was mentioning, hey, they need to do more damage. I wasn't paying attention to my health, but I also kind of wasn't in danger. And then, if I remember, yeah, so look, the healing... So it healed me all the way up there, like healing over time, and now it's immediately back. So like, I'm just able to spam it constantly. Oh, this is what I did that first run. You know what? Don't mind it. I'm also just gonna do this a bunch and just leave those all over the place. Oh yeah, and then you also gave me a heal. What is it called? You gave me a heal worm, so like I'm really fun. Leave me alone. You guys are mean. Go away. Okay, yeah. See. So I killed the boss. I don't know how much XP dropped. I also might not have just ran into the swarm, or the boss might have just dropped the chest. And I've killed a bunch of ads here, and I'm just now gotten to 12. So leveling from depth 1 to 2, at least on veteran, like was super fast, and then it slowed down a lot more than it I would assume. Like it feels a bit skewed. Like I've done 2 levels in 2 depths, and then the first 2, even when I landed, I got 5 levels. Oh man, here, actually, perfect example. Let's look more test. So a bunch of enemies are there. I'm hoping they'll just sit there and kill it. I mean, I do want the chest, because why not, but... That was also another complaint I had, is like if you start 2 harvesters back to back like that, the announcer guy, which I had his name beforehand, I don't have it now, is oh, what's happening now? Oh, am I tied to this one? That's... Oh, what is happening? Did I have a glitch and all of my harvesters I didn't need to be near them? Oh, crap. Okay, I think I might have been talking shit, because look, that one's almost dead. So wait, hold on, what's happening? Oh wait, okay, there's different harvesters? Is that what this is? Or is this one broken? Okay, I think that one didn't activate as it planned, but to be fair, I was cheesing the harvesters, so I'm not upset about it. Yeah, it was giving me a glow in the middle that was supposed to, like, I think defend, or like it anchored me there, and then I had to guard it. So actually would be, if that's a different version of the harvester and I've just never gotten it, that's good, but it would incentivize you to stick around. Okay, maybe the leveling isn't too bad because I'm close to, what is it called? I'm halfway to from 12. Shut up. Alright, that was rude. You didn't deserve that. My brain was just thinking. Cool. I also should be, what is it called? Can you not? Thank you. I should check, the, soup at the beginning with the shop where you can buy miso to heal. Should check that. Alright. We've done harvesters. Do we get loot? Here's more chest. Did that let me double loot it, or did I just not register? Uncommon charged. How is this different from mine? Faster reload. Ammo and crit. Cool. Any more loot for me? Yep, right here. Okay. Maybe just that last depth 3 for some reason was slow. 4 seems, I've almost gotten 2 levels here with XP. It does seem a little uneven because you got a bunch in those first 2. I wonder if it's a, like, each room you can scale the XP up a bit, or and then also damage up too. But I also don't know how that would work, if that would be good or not. I also haven't tried endless, which I should run and do that. Okay, I think I got everything. Also, if you open the door, what happens? Can I just go run around and come back later? Okay, it doesn't look like it forces you in, so it's fine. Cool, there's cash. So I wanted to see if it's a bug or anything. Not those bugs right there. I bet you if I would have slurped up those orbs, I might have had enough to level. Cool, I think we're good. Also, let's, oh, you know what? XP doesn't, okay, hold on. So just pressing the button again doesn't do it. I have to right trigger to place the turret, which is kind of annoying. It's a weird confirmation as opposed to the other abilities, I believe. Okay. So where we have diamonds that we're going for. How greedy do we go? So if we do the ability pack, oh my god. If we do the ability pack, we'll, but we just have a pair right now, so this is free. So, wait, am I 1 away? It's King, Queen, Jack 10. I need Ace Diamond, and I'm good. How greedy do I get? You know what I mean? Do I go... I almost want to do full, just straight on going, just rerolls. I don't know. I think I'm good with the abilities. Yeah, here's item pack, large. So I think I should just reroll and then only do large item packs. I think we skip. Because I could do this. I think it's 2. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's $3. Let's just reroll here. It's not gonna help me. I don't want that. Oh, We'll do another one more reroll. It's a large. It's an item pack. Ooh, let's open it. It's fine. Come on. Oof. Okay, that's fine. We're doing okay. Okay, but yeah, and yesterday I had one of I had a king, queen, jack, 10, and ace, and I'm like, why don't I have a royal flush? It wasn't the same suit. Okay, yeah, I'm one away. Diamond, 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 diamond. Yeah, dude, if we get that, oh my god, we are just going to melt. Now looking at this, we can do 6 frogbanes plus 25 damage. So if we have times 20 on top of a plus 150, our damage might be over a crazy amount. Move speed. It's frog bone. Oh wait, it's frog bane, not frog bone. I'm sorry for you listening that. Okay, and then see, this also might be, this right here probably needs rework because I have so many glowings and I can just heal myself, and it's heals you to full. So maybe it should be, if you're giving me as many glowing Noris as you are, it should be heals you 50. That way you have to buy multiple or something. But like I could go into each waves without healing and just face tank a bunch of things, walk into that room with 1 HP, and as long as I have a Nori, I'm full heal. Okay. So this is depth. So my next room is my only chance. Oh, well, I mean, you know what? If I stay on endless, I'm assuming there's a shop each time. So even if we don't nuke the final boss, which I would really love it would be cool. I think we just run some endless and see how it goes, and then I'll, after a few, if I get the royal flush, let's see how much that just sustains. So what is this little orb thing? Oh, did I, you know what, I bet you I know what I did. I didn't summon the I didn't start the other harvester. That's why it was showing me the line. Yeah, because I had an issue when I first started these runs, is I summoned the harvester and I was defending it and I didn't realize you had to start it. I thought whenever these come down right here, like you do this, like I feel like this should just start it, and when it lands then you just start defending it. So for me to stay in here, summon it, and then on top of me summoning it, now I've got to interact with it. I don't love both. Okay, that looks like a little, okay, so let's do this. So there's how many people right there? Okay, oh, okay, hold on. Damn, you know what? There was an elite there, and I think that guy was doing like 30 damage, so I was mentioning some of the people need more, what is it called? Some of the people need more, damage, you know? Maybe, I think maybe the elite just, being summoned more, because I've only seen 2 of those. Well, no, that's not true. I've seen a few. But having those elites pop up to like really come after you, and you actually maybe a ranged elite too, because my only danger was with that one. Uncommon, submachine gun. Because let's also, after we do this, we'll go test everybody's. So what do you do? Well, you missed me. That was unfortunate. Okay, you do 9 damage on veteran. Oh, you go away. Hold on, you too. I missed what that was. I murdered you after I was trying to test. Great. Is there another harvester? Look at all that XP. Okay, hold on, let's just look how much you do. That's like, oh, you do combos too. Okay, you combo and chase, so yes. If you get like 3 of those things on you, those are dangerous. That's good to know. I missed the experience here. Okay, what is, I missed what, I wasn't even paying attention. What do? You do, okay, so all the normal enemies, I'm guessing they do about 9. I think that one was like actually 15. I was not paying attention. Alright, I gotta make sure if I'm talking shit about like all of these enemies not doing enough damage, I can't die. Even so, even doing damage testing, it is not an excuse. Here, let's do that. You chill. Where are you? Oh, you just annihilated them. And where are all the drop thingies? Yeah, see, I'm just constantly have to sing up. Well, no matter what, if I get Royal Flush or not, let's, I think I should just buy as many of those damage soups as I can and just see what a stack is like that from the beginning. That should be a good test. I'm guessing I've done all of it. Or I guess what you could do is like, okay, if you buy one right now and you don't want to cap it, so you buy one for 4 Frogbane and 2 jumping, just double it. Now on top of that, instead of it being 4 and 2, it's 8 and 4, and then I'll double it again. That way it's like, okay, you can't, I can't abuse it like I'm planning on. Whew. Oh, well, that's an issue. And charge an energy rifle. What are you right there? Go away. All of you go away. I've got to do something. Go away. Fuck off. Charge energy, crit damage, and chance. So look, you can clip your camera in through rocks. Can you? I don't know if it's just certain rocks or it's all of them. Let's hug this one real quick. No. Okay, there's certain. Maybe it's just the exterior stuff. I have noticed that there are certain times with games that I've tested on the exterior walls, it's easy to like, there's like a lot of camera shenanigans I've noticed. I don't know if I'd call it shenanigans. Okay. Maybe it's just that one rock. Is it, I wonder if it's like the chest is killing the collision for the wall with the camera and I can just rotate it part of the way? Don't know. Alright, we're 13. It would probably be good to get 14 and then buy the other ones just for the extra damage bumps. I'm not gonna farm. I'm just gonna get, if there's items, I think I might have gotten everything. I don't want to run around too much. Yeah, I also stopped healing myself because, you know, whatever. All right, now I'm full. All right, that's good. Yeah, see, why is there still AoE? Okay. We're golden. Where is the room? Shit. Oh, you know what? Kind of good I came back here. Look at all that XP. I wonder if it's like you don't need to make the enemies do more damage. You can just make them more aggressive in chain attacks. So like the smaller crab guys that can go on and they can hit you for a 4-hit combo that does 40. Oh, that was weird. I don't know. All right, what do we got? Shop. Oh, why do you do this? Look at that. That's so fucked up. Ugh. All right. Okay, we have 46. So. It's an item pack. I wonder. I mean, at this point, rerolls cost much, and then I'm guessing how much are packs? Packs are 4. Oh, I got excited for a second. We're looking for ace. Okay, we're looking for an ace. So give me a reroll. So that's 10. And an item pack. So regular item is 4. I think a large one is the other one. Okay, skip. Okay. Probably our last one. Are you a big one? No, you're a regular item pack. Open you. Come on. Ooh. Oh my god, it gave me an ace of clubs. Oh. Damn, that would have been... Oh, I wonder if I switch this out, it's a flush though, right? Fire rate and damage. And I get... I mean, I've got to figure out it. So I have... I think it also just told me there. Hold on, where is this? So I do have a straight. So it does give me a straight, just doesn't give me the straight flush. Damn. What is this thing? It's a hack pack. I'm good. I'm still gonna save money. All right, so what did we say? So we're at ×3 right now, and then we can buy with our frog mains. We can buy 8 of them. So let's do 1. Close it. Okay, that doubled. So you can buy one and be fine. Let's do 2. Okay, 2. It looks like they apply. So now let's just spam the rest of them. Okay, 4,000 damage at ×3. Oh, so you also, if you hit your turret ability beforehand, like right before the cutscene cuts in, it will pop up in the cutscene, and then the camera jerk into the side. Okay. Okay. 2 full charges from a 2 full bursts from a charge rifle murdered the boss, and I don't know if the turret actually did anything either. So there was no damage there. Not damage. There was no danger there. How much was that? That was 8 of the damage suits I bought, which is 20% each. So it's 100. If it's 25 each, that was 200% damage. If it was 20%, it was 160 damage I added on to 700. I wonder, I feel like I still don't have, I mean, I'm kind of digging this rifle. I don't need to upgrade, but the harvesters give me XP, right? Why don't we just do, we run an endless, I'm guessing for another 6, and get the things we actually need. Well, I almost died. Not the things we need, the what are the words I'm trying to say? I don't know. We just run it for another 6 and see how it is, and if it ends there, is there a way to extract, and then just go from there. Okay, so I wonder, is there a level cap? We'll see. Oh hey, there's one right here. Okay. And yeah, even right now, enemies just explode. Void shotgun. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna explode a bit more. Oh man, what's happening? When? Okay, it's showing there. There's some of them where it's like, okay, what is? So you can see, I can see the spray of the bullets on some of these, but there are some times where it's just instant. It's like hit scan, and it just instantly explodes them. Damn, how have I already killed 2,000 crabs? I do like that if what is it called? If the royal flushes are like super rare, that they do 20 damage and you just like kind of win your run. I do kind of like that idea, but it's also the rarity well, you know what, I was about to say the rarity doesn't seem like it's too hard to get. I've gotten close twice. I haven't gotten them twice, and it doesn't mean it's easily attainable. So maybe I just need to sit there. I've almost got them during like regular runs. I wonder if during endless it's like easy to get. There's you. Am I still trying to get? I think I still kind of want to break the game a bit with another combination of. See, also Oh, I didn't even pay attention. Here's the boss right here. No, this isn't the boss's AoE stuff. You got some cash for me though. Or some machine gun. Go away. Yeah, I think the shotgun is kind of hitching the game or something. Whenever it hits enemies, it's weird. Okay, no, that one fired fine. Okay. We just oh yeah, see, I did not check over here. There's chests. There's also like, we've killed a bunch of enemies. Where are they now? There's nothing on the map killing me, right? Okay, there's like 3 following me. I also wonder if you would do, I don't know, if you get to the point where like, oh, the player is, it's literally one tap bursting all of the enemy and you can read the damage numbers. It's like, all right, let's spawn enemies with like quadruple the double damage values. That way it's not like, they can still annihilate them, but it's not a full walk of the park. Because I'm guessing you could probably go loot all of those things and then buy a bunch of those damage buffs in a row. Okay. Finish a veteran run. Ooh, okay. Why are you framing right now? Unless cool. Okay, yeah, get out of here. If there's just a ship in the corner after every shop now, I would kind of be fine with that. That way I have the choice of what is it called? I would have the choice of leaving after a while. No, I don't want that. Large item pack, come on. So it does this. See, this one, the Jack of Spades has popped up twice. So I've seen Jack of Spades. Have I seen Ace of Spades? And I might have seen Queen of Spades. Oh my God! You're trolling me. You're fucking trolling me. Diamonds. Okay. Yeah. Kind of worth it. You guys, why do you guys do this? Why do you troll me? It's not fun. Come on, Ace of Diamond. Look at this. What are you doing? Stop giving me the Jack of Spades. Fucking. I guess we buy the ability. Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning. Alrighty. Man, if I had Chain Lightning on top of the version, I have not paid attention. Cool. So it's good if you fuck up, you can still buy stuff. I'm also wondering, you could probably stack up Grandma's, ooh. I'm gonna go with Shiho and probably, okay, yeah. Oh, it just says 7 of 6. I'm guessing you can stack that up and just get a crazy buff. Oh, Chain Lightning just activate for me. Okay, cool. So I don't have to do anything now. I've won the game. Every 3 seconds, crazy. I thought if anything, Chain Lightning would be like, here's a lightning rod you call down, and then for 10 seconds it does these Chain Lightning things, and then it can go away. Because right now, oof. You are Chain Lightning just annihilates anything in its path. I feel like, I wonder, you could probably, if you get the thing where you can start with Chain Lightning right now, I would have to see how it does with bosses, but I think you could probably start with Chain Lightning and it might literally just be so good that you could just never shoot your gun. But right now my buff is 4,000, so it's probably why I'm not, it's probably why I'm fine. It's just annihilating those, but I wonder if it's just straight up good enough. Oh, hold on, are they gonna kill it? They might. I'll have to test Chain Lightning after damage lowers back down to 700. Alright, let's see, here's an elite. The elite is deleted. chest right there. Uncommon void. What does the one I have? Faster reload. Oh no, I got hit. Okay. Yeah, we'll do, I think we go to depth 12. See what happens with, what's it called? We do depth 12 if I can get, the flush. Then I might just straight blitz through rooms for a while. And just see how far I can get with just times 20 damage, royal flush. Which I wonder, I'm sure somebody's probably done this. There's no way I'm the only person who's just figured out that you can royal flushes this much damage, and then, oh, hey, guess what, on top of that, oh, that's a different elite. Oh, looky there. Okay, it went down. So chain lightning is good, but it's not, well, actually, look at this. Oh, hold on. Hello? Hold on. Hello? What happened? What's happening now? That was weird. Okay, maybe I'm immediately wrong. Oh, maybe chain lightning can only activate on an enemy once, and it only activated on the one big guy and then the other crab elite. So it hits you once. No, it hit you again. It didn't activate again on that boss, huh? Oh, I thought it was being shot. I was like, oh. Okay, here we go. I ordered 15, so I'm guessing the cap on the level, since it's just damage and HP, might just be endless also. So let's see. Forty-four. What do you got for me? So I need Ace of Diamonds. I'm just gonna leave this here. Never. The visibility is just good. Not touching it. A reroll is worth it now. King of Hearts. Fuck. So it was Ace of Hearts. There was King of Hearts. A large pack. I want to see if there was. I want to take a track of. Oh. Yeah. 5,000 out the gate. Okay. So now that we just have base 5,000 damage, which I guess the only thing what I should do now is just reroll until we get hack paths, and then just infect all these parts with extra damage and things. Crit chance, malicious. Take that. And then we'll just do another reroll. Nothing. Okay. Let's get out of there. 5,000 damage. I'm guessing, where is it? So we can do this right here. That would give me 3. Look at this. There's so much jumping around on Frogbone. All right, we're gonna try and go. We want 40 Frogbone. Ooh, hold on. What is this one more time? Ah, no. There we go. It's interchangeable. It's 25% damage. So we had 8, so we had 200% damage on that final boss. So okay, so the damage, I was thinking, I'm guessing endless. The damage is scaled way up. So I mean, I guess it is a shotgun that I'm shooting from range, so I don't know how good that is. I think what we do is we just grab as much Frogbone as possible. We don't complete any more objectives. I have everything I need. And then we just send it until we can't anymore. It's Frogbone, that's 2. And then I'm guessing, so it's at 8 right now, we got a boss. 10, we'll have another boss. And then at 12, we'll probably pop the, all of the, whatchamacallits we have. We will pop all of the soups for extra damage boost there. And if it's the just final boss, but a harder version, like on wave 6, let's see how that goes. Yeah, it's HP. Okay, those are just jumping, man. They don't have a lot of frog banes. I keep wanting to call them bones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. None glowing grandmas. I would also say if you just want to like, oh, you want players to be able to do all these crafting and stuff, make the damage buffs like kind of like this frog bane right now. Just make it way more rare for it to pop up. Like, yeah, I would say just make it more rare. I don't know if there's anything else I would say. Maybe if I'm like, okay, I got 3 frog bone here. My damage isn't great, and I'm going into a boss fight, so let me pop a plus 25 damage. I could also probably use the movement speed now because I don't feel great, and then it's like, all right, you're strategic with it. I guess I have what? Let's do rerolls, right? Abilities, nope. Yep, there we go. Hold on, why does it tell me error? Is it so malicious and rooted? This is rooted. That's unstable. So I would assume I can do a malicious. Okay. Why is it telling me this still? Why was it? Because this is rooted and malicious. I'm assuming you can only do one of hacked versions. Like you can only have one unstable, one malicious, one rooted. And then it wouldn't work that way. Here also, I have not been testing this, my bad, because it happened a lot last night. Okay, the price is still there. Is it it might be after the first reroll that after you reroll the item the cost leaves. Okay, we have enough for 5. Look how much glowing nori I have. Is there any reason for me? I mean, let's see if for some reason making these miso, or the miso, increases max health. No, okay. It didn't do anything but science. Okay. Still just gonna do frog bone. Damn it. Frog bane. I'm so sorry. And then that's it. Damage is at 6,000. I think the malicious added 500 what is it called? Added 500 damage. Just because of the multiplication and stuff. And then, oh yeah, chain lightning at 6,000 I think is just nuking enemies, so I'm actually getting experience. That's 5, I think. Yeah, there's no reason for that. Normally, it is kind of the same loop, so just having things that aren't the harvesters would be great. And also, I noticed whenever I test the harvester that came down and like squished me, it didn't say I had a revive, but I did have a revive. Do I have a revive somewhere on? I'm guessing it's that bottom right hand corner by the coins. That's what my revive would be. Yeah, I should probably at least open crates and try and get some coins. 6. Whoa, alright, kill them please, yeah, insta kill, thank you. Alright, we grabbed 6 grandmas. No, that's not true, we grabbed 6 banes. We don't need any more grandmas. I've been avoiding the grandmas. Alright, let's see. So when we re-roll, does it remove the cost of the cards whenever we hover? So we're first time in the shop. No, cards are still, prices are still there. Hack pack, I do want this one. Alright, so ratty and rooted. So I'm guessing, I mean rooted and rooted. I'm gonna try to apply another rooted. Oh, okay, so you can't apply multiple rooted. Why does this give an issue whenever I try to apply? All right, so let's reroll. So now hovering over things, does it kill the price at the bottom? Yes, okay. When you reroll cards, you lose the pack price at the bottom, but whenever you first have them, you don't. So if you reroll, you have to remember it until these are fixed. So $3 gone, nope, gone, and then attack pack gone. Okay, yep, it's a rerolls it costing those. Okay. Now, We have enough for one more. I do just want to try and get more damage, so I'll save that for next time. We're at depth 9. I think this next one will be 10. This should be boss. And we're not, I don't think we're getting to 40. Actually, we might get to 40. Hold on, we'll see. Also, wait, hold on, totem, right? There we go. Okay. Huge T-bone collection. What is that? Okay. I did just straight tank that damage and look at my health. I mean, to be fair, I did kill the boss way faster than you normally would because of Royal Flush. So let's see. I should also see whenever I kill and but no, whenever I level up, how much damage goes up, because if you have that plus 20, no, times 20 damage, and then you level up and your damage goes up like 300, then it's like, okay, you need to be killing shit and leveling shit in Endless, or just in general. When I have 8, I think I got, no, maybe, was it 25? I don't remember how much I got. Okay, well, either way, we're about to go. There's a Bane right there. Let's peek up here. Okay, what do we got? Some rocks. Not some rocks, some boxes. I do like the chest up on the top. Cool, Bane. And then one more Bane here. Alright, so if it keeps the rotation up, this next one is just going to be enemies and killing stuff and like, what is it called? Enemies and just looting shit and like harvesters, and then it'll be the boss after. Okay, so right now we're just doing stuff for science, for self hack pack. And why is my fire rate 1? Maybe it's my shotgun. Okay, plus 2 gold per round. Ooh. That would be good. And then an additional, was it shard slot? So these are shards. Oh. Applies curse to a random. And that does it. So it said an additional card slot. A shard slot, right? Because that's what these are at the bottom. Shards, yeah? So with this right now, I'm technically scared because I want to add one of these. But if I drag it down here and it gets rid of any card, it does paranoid. If you did the +1 for that curse and then I can it widen this, that would be nice. Okay, let's do another hack and see if it stacks over. Nothing happens. Okay. Oh, see, okay, it does widen up. Okay, cool. So it's those saving for the hacks where you get an additional shards is probably the best way to do it. And then, so which one is it? +1 gold per face card. Oh, is that just the buff for diamond? Oh, that's nice. And then what is it? I thought there was, maybe it's a different version, but it was like any face card gives an additional damage. Okay. What do we got here? So 5 more Bane is what we want, and then we'll pop all of those before this next boss. I would say I like the shotgun. I feel like I should try and get a different, just like my an assault rifle or something. But actually at this point, maybe I should just stick with the shotgun. Yeah, here. So this is okay. So chain lightning activated. Huh. For some reason, chain lightning does not activate to these big flower guys multiple times. Oh, hey man, I just love to open my mouth. Okay, 0. Let's see. It targeted the smaller one. Hold on. So it's not activating their one. Okay. Still, that seems a little funky with that guy, but okay. Okay. I've not been killing things. Chain lightning, I need you to do the work for me. Oh wow, I actually said that and I'm killing things? What the frick? I don't know why I decided to censor myself there. I never do. Here. Let's just straight up summon this thing here and get it started, and we'll go to the other one. Now let's go for... I am gonna go for a better weapon. But it's also a good test if in the endless, I don't know how much it damage scales and stuff. If this, if the enemies can kill the harvester now. Or so far, I would say no. Yeah, look at that. You guys are okay. They're so I was. Hey man, you need more of them? Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, you guys are pumping out fucking elites now, huh? Okay, you are not fucking around anymore. Okay. I kind of feel like some of this, like this density right here, this should probably have been on like maybe a bit earlier. 6-shooter. We might keep the 6-shooter. Okay, damage one. I think we're at 6,000 by itself, and then it went to 6,200. Okay, don't need to do that. Uncommon spinner. I'll pass. So there's another one right here. Chain lightning, do the work for me. Thank you. Okay. Uncommon laser gun. Okay, well we'll do laser. Alright, I think we've got enough frog bangs, so we're gonna do plus 10. But plus it's gonna be plus oh man, if we could get like an even sets, it's gonna be plus 250% damage. And then we should also buy any we have an additional shard spot. We need to get another shard we should put on there to maximize our damage. So I think I just saw a ping on the gang of frogs. I think it's probably pretty close to ending. Ooh, okay, so we have fire rate. Oh, see, fire rate for each phase card. What I should try and do is I bet you spades are the other ones. I will get extra damage for those, and that's 1.5. So let's try and do no more halfbacks. Large ones, give me any face card that will give me extra damage for face cards. I asked for face cards, please. Come on, I'm not asking for anything crazy. What are you doing? Give me something, please. Oh my god, why are you... we're gonna reroll. Oh, it's 5. Damn, it's unfortunate. Come on. I'll just fire rate. Fuck. That's fine. Okay. Ooh, what is... So is this what happens when you have 6 on here? Look. Glitching here at the bottom. They're overlapping a little bit, and they're freaking out. Okay. So we're at 6,250. That did not give me any damage, but fire rate is way more. And then we have, looky there, we have exactly enough. So 1, 2. I would say an option to buy multiple of these would be great, but I probably don't think the devs want this to be an option to use multiple. Okay, 58,000 damage right now. We're gonna basically, I think we're gonna nuke the boss. Oh, it's just a drone. Oh, you know what? We didn't nuke him like I thought. Well, it is a laser rifle. Okay. I mean, I definitely thought we were just gonna instantly annihilate the boss. But I think on endless it probably scales up pretty high. So let's just I don't know. Do we just keep sending it like I'm just running straight through? That's what I said I wanted to do. Okay, so oh, when you come in, do you have to check out the shop? You don't have an option to skip it. Yeah, you have to touch the shop. We'll check. What is it called? Actually, you know what? Let's we have time right now. Let's abuse stuff a little more. There is. That's enough for that. I had one already. We need. Ooh, what is it? I need 1 or 2 more frog veins, and then we can get plus 50% more. Yep, here we go. And then we'll do 2 more of those soups for the boss of this next one and see how the damage is for what is it called? We'll see how the damage is for 12 of them, which is plus 300% damage on top of times 20. Okay, no, that's weird. So that the first one I had to touch it. Now this one I didn't have to. Okay, hold on. Bam, bam. 90%. So if you stack up more than 12. Oh, hold on. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's a glitch right now. Hold on. You have to touch the shop. So I do like the option of skipping the shop because of. I was like, oh shit, this might be glitched. Okay, 90. Oh, maybe the head crits are what's doing it. Okay, that was 3 clips. So on endless, it might be one of those things. I wonder if ooh, I bet you with endless you need to have a bunch of stack stuff. So actually, if anything, my biggest problem with this game is the difficulty, and it's the difficulty on a beginner run. On endless runs, it looks like you have to be careful because you will get straight up fucked up. How am I getting gold? Kind of crazy. Okay, well, we're gonna keep just chilling. I don't know how many grandmas I have, but I'm just gonna blitz through. So we probably have enough for a few. I want to see if I can I'll probably kill a few more bosses, and I want to see how my regular damage is. Actually, you know what I should do? How did I get? Am I just getting gold? How did I get gold coming in here? Okay, so hold on. I'm at 12 right here. You get gold for just clearing the room? Let's just do that. Okay, look at the health on this boss right now. Okay, so you on endless, you need to be. So you need to have times 20 for sure, and then on top of that, you need the what is it called? You need the soups to buff you. So the damage isn't. You aren't nuking me like I thought you were going to be. Yeah, okay, I actually gotta like focus a little bit. Yeah, oh, you might kill me here. Oh, crazy. I wanted to test how much I would need to do, like how tanky these bosses would be without any damage boosts like from those soups. I don't need to test that because I can see right now. Oh, except, hey, look, this is probably a good example. Well, here, I don't need to die now. Okay, I was like, the boss can get stuck in the wall. No, it did not get stuck in the wall. Okay, so I'm having the damage buffed right now, and I'm doing the damage. Does my turret do chunks of damage? Okay, that's an issue right there. So the turrets do not focus on bosses. Oh, I might die here. Oh no! Hey, I've been bitching about the difficulty, and here we are. So I wonder how far you can get on just straight up regular normal endless or peaceful, because hey, I got you. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna go next boss. I think we're just gonna let him shoot us in the face. So turret ability is not working on bosses. It doesn't target them. And then yeah, I also don't think chain lightning hit that boss at all. But I also, you know what, chain lightning is probably, so I'm at 26. I got money somehow. Wait, hold on, now let's see. Oh no, I'm still at 26. Okay, I do want to still see if we can get if you can give me, why are you just not giving me another face card? Give me the club face cards. Whatever. Okay, so let's look here. So this is a good example of using the miso. Okay, I could technically get enough for another frog. Alright. Okay, so I'm just running straight through. I'm at 10 gold right now. So let's go straight over here and not touch, literally touch a single thing. No killing enemies, nothing. Just go and complete. You get just, do they just hand you money? Okay, you get paid per room. I did not realize that. That makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, we're gonna go hug the next boss. I do wish, with how we're doing this right now, I want oh, Spade. Ooh, Spade Royal Flush might be the way to go for sure. What's it called? With you have the two bosses that pop up, I want the other boss to what are they called? Pop up. I want the final boss to pop up. Ooh, here we go. You apply there. Oh my god, look at my damage now. All right, I'm going to try, but I'm also not going to, like, I'm not getting super sweaty with this, because look at that. My, oh yeah, actually look at the damage. My damage is 113. Oh my god, I was in full health. The boss did that much damage to me in one look. Hold on. Oh, okay, no, the waves are bad. Shit. Oh, okay, I perished. Oh well. Damn. Okay. I'm pretty sure I took a miso and I healed full. So after I healed full, oh, you're rebuilding me here. I don't want to. Oh, that's, well, it looks like you can get stuck in there. I'm fine with you killing me. I want to hold on. Is there crates around? I want to see if I can heal to full, and then I want to take a poison spray to the face. That's not it. It's, of course, I want to find one of these fucking worms. I'm not gonna find a worm. Oh, there's more crates here. Don't mind me, boss. That's XP. I mean, if anything, just, oh, well, okay, that kind of answered mine whenever I took the damage there. That was 150-ish health. Cool. Okay, end screen was a little framey. Cool. Alrighty. 37, okay, well, 37 credits for Endless, and on Veteran, 10 waves past what it was, that seems a little light. Unless, I mean, I guess you technically get 15 on a run, and I got double that. What is this? Oh, this is the cutscene whenever you die. I haven't seen it that much. Oh, so if you ever die during a run, do you just instantly come down here? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, camera glitchy right there. Okay. A little framey down here. And then this is a room to change your shit around. Okay, well, that's kind of it for right now. It's just go on more runs. I have 65, so start with 6-shooter, start with a healing area. That's all. I mean, I think these get reset, but I'm just gonna buy that. Let's do a reroll. So, ooh, 15, just free rerolls. Plus 10 glass, minus 58 maximum health, plus 25 damage while below. Small gold with a spinner. Ooh, I'll pass. Shotgun, health, plus 3 shop slots. Shop prices increased by whatever. Alright, well, I think I'm basically gonna leave it there. Let's see. So there's a 4th spot here, because I think I'm probably gonna be kicked off soon. That's Veteran. Nightmare, okay. Damn. I wish I would have played more earlier. So Peaceful. So I think Veteran difficulty. So normal is, I mean, Peaceful is like easy peasy. Normal was, I don't know if I ever went like below half or whatever. Veteran, I got a low a few times on like, I think my normal bosses. Nightmare, I'm guessing is just going to be actual harder, but I don't know when this playtest ends or not. No, well, not when it ends or not. I don't know when the playtest ends, so we'll just have to check it next time. Pretty, oh, claim cards. I have not done this. Whoops. Plus 7 damage for each heart. Gain ×3 if there's an active hand. If active hand is 3 of a kind. Okay. This gives you some incentive to try to like use stuff that's not just the royal flush. When you receive healing, gain damage equal to 2 times the healed amount for 15. That sounds okay. How many of these do I have? The tyrant, okay. So I'm guessing this can mix in with the other ones, and then it's like, oh, this you get damage, health, and then you can also get cold and damage. That's cool. How many of these packs do I have? It doesn't tell me anywhere. 3 damage and gold, sure. Damage and reroll and damage. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is the developer feedback for Gang of Frogs. I put like 3 hours into it, and I did peaceful, normal, and veteran. This is at the end of the normal, veteran, the peaceful run, which I'll kind of comb through right here. I fucked up the audio, so whoopsies, but honestly, it's kind of better to just have video here, talk over things, because it's just a little bit helpful. So right here, I've read in the Discord, and I've read in the Discord the controller's like not fully implemented. So this is one of those cases where I think since it's like not highlighted, it'll let me advance once, and then I have to come in and click it, and then after that it kind of works for the controller. So it's just a little issue there with that, but all of the running around and everything works perfectly fine with controller. It's just like dialogue boxes and like shop stuff that is the biggest issue with controller. Okay, so here's one of my other few notes here in the tutorial. Is you have the tutorial, like you have the shop right here. We come in and we add like 2 cards. It shows you the pair, and then we finish this, and then we go immediately and here, let's skip ahead. And I just too much. We skip ahead, and we sit there and we fight, I don't know, a few enemies, and then we go in this next door and are instantly killed. So I kind of just think you should just make this a normal hallway. You fight another group of enemies, you see you level up there, it's cool, and then you just go in here and you're insta-killed anyways. So, I mean, it is nice to teach you beforehand, but I think on your first run in general, it would be much more beneficial to just teach you there, and then you can keep building on it as you go, because you're like, oh, I already have that pair right out the gate, let me keep building on that and building on that. I'm like, oh, I can see just all of it together. Here's the other thing I noticed in the tutorial. I would have to run it back myself. I don't know if anybody did, or if it's just a combination of maybe I just got a bad luck or controller going through this. But as I walk through this door, I think the camera goes through the door as it's still opening, and it smashes into this green thing. It makes it full, and then it immediately cuts to just the cutscene. So I'll play it normally, and then I have a clip where I literally edit it down for like 10 frames to show you. So here's just the full speed. Bam. There's that right there. You have that flash frame. So let's pause and look at the other one. All right. So here it is right now. I'm just going to, it's like, it's not even, if you look at my video, I don't even think it's a full length. See, there's that right there. So I think it's 10 frames. There's one right here. Come on, advance. You just did it a minute ago. Advance, come on. There it goes. The 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, it's gone. It looks like, it does look like the camera's gone through. And then let's see if we can, what happens. And then it looks like it starts the cutscene and stuff right here. So maybe if you walked through, then it triggered the cutscene here and then cut immediately to the boss killing you, it would be fine. But it's also entirely possible that I was the only one with that little like flash frame issue. Alrighty, create a character. This was cool. You guys had some cool hats already right out the gate. I think I was immediately excited about the pirate's hat and the bucket helmet and everything was cool. Oh, that was weird. I didn't notice that. You see that not walking through, playing through. I think we went to the pumpkin head and my head disappeared. Oh, yep. The head disappeared. So that's weird. I mean, I don't, let's see if I cycle through, and if it happens again, it's entirely possible. No, okay, that was just that one time. Maybe the first time you get into create a character and you cycle to Pumpkinhead, it just cuts your head out and you just don't see it. So that is something I would have to go back and test. I don't have the playtest is over, so it's unfortunate. I also wanted to compliment y'all on love the color scheme you guys can do. There's like 4 different colors, and like what I don't know why I chose orange and purple, but like it looks like it works fine. And then, yeah, I did dark purple and like orange, and it's just very nice to do this. And then I played around with the eyes, which is very cool. I was so confused at first, but it's very cool with the pupils and everything. So it's good color, good color. Sorry, custom character customization. So reviewing the footage at just playing is very hard to see these flash frames. They're so quick, and even on one of them, I swear I didn't see it. So I'm just going to break down this the whole first conversation. There is 6 flash frames, and I can just frame by frame them for you. So there's that, and then here's one. Right, there's one right there, and then immediately back. So it's just missing a frame there for Gunther. And there's a whole like first conversation with Gunther and Le Coupier, who just aren't affected by it. I think it's the first time our frog shows up and then it goes to Gunther is the issue. Yeah, frog, white screen, Gunther. So there's one. We'll hop to the second one. I mean, it's frog again, but I think that just might be coincidence. There we go. So frog fading out. It should be Gunther full, I'm guessing. And then there's Gunther. How do I do controls? And then okay, frog is on screen, so maybe it's the issue is our frog is causing an issue with what's causing these white boxes. So Gunther, white screen. So it's Gunther and Le Coupier, I think, and it's also I think Le Coupier was on this other side too. I'll have to literally I just checked it and I forgot. Yeah, okay, but it's just this right side of the screen. That's more sense. All right, 4. Probably don't need me to go through all 4, but I just literally why not? And then Gunther again. Cool. Yeah, it's changing the sprite or the art changed. You know, chilling right there, mouth open, laughing. I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Oh, didn't want you to do it there. So our frog is still on the screen. Le Coupier, and then was missing that box. Let's do it one more time. So Gunther, white box, Le Coupier, and then actually, if you see, Le Coupier is here. So it was probably supposed to be Le Coupier. I really hope I'm not butchering the name. I'm sorry. Our last one is, I just want to call him Slug Guy for everybody's sake. And white frame still there, just dialogue box changed, so I'm assuming, yeah, also laughing. Huh. Is it normally this way? Because looking at, okay, see, we're full. I was like, why are you faded? No, okay, it's because it's switching the conversation. Cool. So that is it for the white like flash frame boxes in the tutorial. I'm not sure if anybody else noticed them. You might really need to like be lightning focused on them, because even playing back some video looking at it, I just didn't see it, but I went through and broke it down in an editor to show you, so they will, unless I was just once again lucky, but they will show up for sure if this is just how they are in the tutorial. Okay, straight into the first run. This is, I think I was a little confused about this because I was, if you look here, I mean, y'all probably know it would normally happen. I think I hop out in time, but I was confused on what this is, and I didn't know that there were doors to go in. And then I sit here for kind of an embarrassing amount of time, just like, huh, what do I do? And actually, looking at that now, this is just a reading issue. I saw it pop up, and I guess if I just read at the top, I would know to activate it. Uh, One of my suggestions, and I think I might also repeat it at the end, is just as soon as you stand in that circle and it comes down, because you have doors activated that way, you should just auto start it and just have the waves swarm there. That way you just don't stop, activate it, and then have the waves reswarming. So it would just make it a little bit smoother. I'm in the first depth right now, and I'm level 7. So I feel like the level scaling or the level up XP ramp up is a little off, I would say. It's levels 1 to 10. I feel like you level up pretty quick, and then from 10 to 13, it's real slow. And I mean, it's also part of me standing in front of that harvester defending for probably 2 minutes, and I leveled up a bunch there on accident. But it does seem like it should just scale little bit like linearly. I don't know, a little less at the beginning. Shouldn't be able to get up to level 8 here at the beginning, but that is also part of me not rating and playing. The other thing I noticed with the harvester, which is fun, is whenever you have something at the top here, and if you level up, because I didn't notice it until I think I stayed here and defended this until I was level 6, but you don't here, let's just do this. So whenever you're killing things in you're leveling up with this right here, you don't get a level up notification. See, there we go. We just went to level 5, let it play a little bit. No animation right here. So it looks like with that just straight up blocks it. And then I know at level 6 it popped up because I was done. So it's basically, it'll be right there. So I was wondering why this popped up here now. Oh, it's probably at the exact same spot. So maybe it would need to be moved down, or you could move a tiny bit to the side. They just overlap. So first shop, this is what I would say right here is you just don't do that tutorial at the beginning, and then you just teach your character right here. You give them the two pair, and then you have re-rolls, and you just teach them everything you wanted right there. I think it might just be good because you're just already on a run, and it's a peaceful run, so who cares if they get super overpowered? But I mean, you also probably aren't. And then you just teach them all the hands and everything right there, and then you can use it in your first run instead of being killed like 30 seconds later. So I'm not sure how much it was covered in my normal or hard runs, but let's go over the price bug when you reroll cards. So starting the shop right here, I can hover over all these cards and the cost will stay the same. But when I come in here, we're just going to scrub through. You don't need to look at my just yapping relentlessly. So we're right here. We have new rerolls. Let's play. So look, I hovered over this card right there, instantly disappeared. If I touch this 3, that card, that cost is going to go away. There it goes. Reroll. So all the cards are there, all the prices. 4, yep. So the $4 disappeared for the 9 of clubs. So whenever you start with a set of cards and you come in, that price is locked. It doesn't disappear. But whenever you sit there and re-roll and then you hover over the price, if you do not buy it, that price just disappears, which definitely causes issues because I don't have a great memory and it might cause me to forget. I want to say this happened every single run whenever I re-rolled and looking at the shops. I have more instances right here. Like here's another. Oh, it is. Here's another reroll. This is also another weird instance right here. So play this right here. Hitting reroll. Oh, that was. Why did you freak out like that? But I hit reroll, and by hitting reroll, I think it immediately. I don't know why you're being such a pain in my ass. Since the mouse is there, what are you doing with the footage? Why are you freak? Oh, it's the marker. God damn, you're such a fucking. Well, please. Oh, I'm definitely going the wrong way. So, okay. So hitting reroll, and then there's where the new cards spawn, and the card I think clips my mouse, and then, or maybe it went over the price, I don't know, and the cost instantly disappeared. So that's also I mean, I guess a hazard with this bug. Let's skip to a hand later on, and there's also, I don't know if it's not a fix, it is a workaround for players. So starting hand right here, I touch the jack, I think I buy it. Oh wait, look at the ability. Oh, it's because I activate the ability pack. I was like, oh shit, did I activate there too? No, cool. So another hand right here. Let's just hit play. Oh, City Central for me. Sorry about that. So here, let's go back. So all the costs are there. And then now we'll play. I literally touch all of the cards except the last one, because now I want to make myself look like a fool, and those costs disappear, and then that cost right there, bam. So it's any reroll. Now here's just one more to just show it off, because why not? Another hand, and touching cards. Sir, can you touch the cards so I don't not a goof? Oh, okay, actually it happens beforehand. So touching the cards, I would assume it goes away. I think I accidentally backed out of the shop. So backing out of the shop right here, it locked those cards into essentially what a new roll would be with prices. And now when I touch them, as you'll see, I touched 4, I touched that. Those didn't disappear, but this one's still here. I'm assuming this would still be there. So that would also need further testing for the for this card like money issue bug. The other thing I would point out now, because I think it was in my earlier one, is if you look at this, the 1, 2, 3, 4 overlays with the cash. So those are a little bit of overlap. I don't know if you would want to put the money over here, or if you just put 1, 2, 3, 4 right above this and maybe just move it down a smidge, but there's just some overlapping numbers right here with the abilities and the prices you could resell them for. This right here is it is the boss AoE. As I killed the boss, and the lingering poison that is here just stays up for like another 20 seconds. And it's fine for like 5 or 10, but it's like 20 seconds. I'm killing things. I'm waiting now to go get the boss chest, and I can't do anything because of this poison. So I just think it's fine to like stay a little bit after, but it should disperse a bit quicker. Especially, it shouldn't be like full 30 seconds, and probably not 30, but it's pretty long that it just stays up there. Okay, there it goes. So it was like, I'm pretty sure I timed it earlier. It was like 20 seconds and just lingers. Here's another issue I've encountered. I think this is like a third-person camera. Like, I don't understand how the cameras are modeled with like 3D characters. I'm guessing it's above the player, but I walk into the wall and my camera is just immediately shoved into there. So, and I can clip through some of these, and I'm just the shorter walls, I would assume that is, or I've walked straight into a regular wall and it's like clipped through it, or it's gone behind. So sometimes the camera has issues on certain objects. That was a one-off though. I don't remember that happening too much. The camera might be pretty damn good. So here's the boss cutscene for the final boss, and I'm pretty sure this happened on all 3. And it once again could just be mine, but so you got your thing here, and I'm assuming maybe this will be like the boss title, but you do this and bam, he punches you, and I don't know if it's immediately supposed to come back or you're supposed to get a title. It always pushes it to the top, I guess, I don't know, I would say top left, but it pushes it up and away right here, like a little cut, and then it sits there, and then it fades in. So it's done that to me, I believe, on every single boss intro for Elite Hoarder. I do like the waves and moves this guy does. Okay, so you'll see right here, I had one instance of a chest spawning in a wall, and lucky for me, I believe it was just gold, so I was still able to open it up, but I was almost fully inside that wall, and actually I didn't even try to walk through that wall and see if it had full collision or not, or it was just a unlucky spawn for that chest. And so I've noticed with the pirate hat, and actually, I did not check with the other character models, but on mine, and I don't know if the heads are different per frog, but if you look at this, my character, and I'll turn a little bit, but the hat clips into the skull. So it looks fine right there, but if you ever look from above, it looks like the hat is clipped into the skull of my character. Why aren't you looking around? Yeah. So it is not, I think it's sitting inside the character a little bit and just needs to be raised a smidge. So last thing for my first run of the playtest is, I noticed it right here, is English. I was like, oh, that's weird. Why is there not H and H? Some of the words are just cut off when you go through the language. So you see them all right there, but if you click on them, it abbreviates them. I'm like, oh, okay, English isn't too bad. I think Spanish wasn't too bad. I think, yeah, that one's cut off by like 2. Which one is that? Portuguese, I'm cut off a bunch. Oh yeah, I guess German was cut off a little, so you probably just make it a full display. We're almost already showing it there, so you don't need to abbreviate it, or I guess go more full abbreviation. But that's just one little weird detail that's might not be that important. Overall, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned most of it in my the normal and veteran run, but I also am doing this at the end. That way, if for some reason one developer wants to watch all of it, or if one developer is like, I don't want to listen to this guy talk for 2 hours and then 30 minutes at the end, this is all just a summary at the end to make it a bit easier on top of the few things I pointed out there. So I was thinking, I think there's too many shops. You finish one room, you go in, you have a shop, and your soups immediately give you a full heal. It feels a bit not a bit much. It's just like it's very generous, and I feel like you could do a shop like every 3 rooms, and then maybe make depth 7 the final boss, and then you do depth 4 for the first boss, and I don't know what you would do for the second, and then you could give yourself for like chests and things, you just drop cards you can use and put a card table at the end of rooms. That way you can still use your card, like the card mechanic for this, and it's like, oh, I picked up an ace of spades, I'll just go with the card table at the end of this room and throw it on there. That way you're still adding cards to your character, but you don't have the shop that you're buying every time. That might be nice. I do like the shop. You have that, and then you have the soup guy in the corner. The thing with the soup is I was not mentioning. I literally haven't talked about this. I think it would be nice to have multiple versions of the soup and multiple soups, and you have it roll every time you walk into the room. So you walk into shop A with soups, and it's movement, speed, damage, and healing like it is, and then you come back into shop B like right before the final boss, and it's I keep wanting to do, it's like reload speed, it's like damage reduction, and then you can also do damage again, but this damage is it's rare quality, so instead of 20% it does like 30% damage, and it also gives you like 10% move speed. So that would be nice to have like rolling buffs on the shop right there on the soups. So I also mentioned it, I think, a bunch in the video. And veteran, I feel like it's less of an issue. Well, it's not less of an issue. It's just kind of hit harder. I feel like the healing is it's very generous in general. It's I have a healing ability all the time. There's so many slugs I find. Every room I finish, there's a shop, and I can buy a full heal soup. And at the end of my endless run, I had enough for 13 like, no, 12 full heals on top of a healing ability. It was constantly there. So it doesn't feel like there's a real danger until you get to the end of endless, where, hey, I guess I'm fighting endless on what is it called? I'm fighting endless. I'm on room 18. My damage is not up to, and the boss is just gonna like knock me, beat you. It just like one shot you. And so I do believe the healing is just a smidge too generous. You could probably make the heals of the soup like 50 to 100 health, and then that way if you buy it once or twice, it's like, okay, I have to be not sparing with it, but you're not plentiful with your ingredients. You gotta be like strategic with it. Chain lightning, that shit is busted. and I did the math on the first time I picked it up. The chain lightning does ×2 damage whenever it at your damage it was. So I think I was at 2,426. So my first chain lightning hit would be 4,852, and then that just goes down. So the lowest one would be 1,000 damage. I was walking through rooms without killing any enemies with my gun. Chain lightning just did all the work for me because it activates every 3 seconds, and it kills. It says it can chain to 5 different. It kills every single ad near me. So, like, I understand keeping the damage up because it's like, oh, dude, it's the rare ability, but I think it should definitely be either the damage. You don't need the ×2. I think even without the ×2, that's still probably pretty good. And you could, I think you should make it like maybe 15 seconds because it would still activate pretty infrequently. It does it by itself, not infrequent, pretty frequently, and it does it by itself anyways. So it would still kill a bunch of enemies or do chunks of damage to ads and stuff without just making everything a walk in the park. And I don't know if doing multiplayer and hey, you have four frogs and they all have chain lightning, if that's a possibility, or only one person can get one ability. But if all 4 frogs had chain lightning and they all had 5,000 damage, they could probably walk up to a boss, and if it chained to the boss, they might be able to beat the boss without shooting their weapons, and it would just kill it. But that would have to be tested. That's all just a theory, but it sounds sound. Harvesters. The harvesters in the level, 2 things. One, I think if you stand in the circle, I think it should, as soon as it completes, it should just come down and auto start. You shouldn't interact with it. It just feels a bit slow to come up and interact with it, then start the wave. So if you're just standing in the circle, you have it says starting harvester anyways, so it just auto starts when you come down, and then as soon as it starts, just swarm enemies at you. I think that would be just a nice change with that. It would make it more pressing, I guess. The other thing is, I mean, if you watched it, and I think I've said it, I stayed and defended 2 harvesters. After that, I didn't, because I didn't need to. It's just, you could start harvester, and I would walk across the map, and I would go loot things, and I would come back. And the only con to this is if you don't stay and help defend the harvester whenever it fully completes, is sometimes when you pop that chest, when the chest finishes at the end, you don't get the XP. But like, in my whole peaceful run, I just started harvesters, ran around, picked up materials, I shot crates open, I killed enemies, and I came back and I looted the guns later. And I was like, okay, that's just easy peasy for me. So I think enemies harvesters need to just cut their health in half. But even then, I think there are times where I'm like, I think there are times where enemies are just constantly shooting the harvester and they don't even get it less than half. And this is peaceful, so it's probably not a great showcase, but I don't think they ever got, maybe I think 1 or 2 of them got low on veteran for like a 3/4. But I think all enemies should just do like even double damage and just reduce the health of harvesters. Sorry, double damage to the harvesters and then reduce the health. And then that would be like, hey, you've got to actually defend this if you want the loot. That would probably make it feel better to actually, hey, you have to do it. The other thing is, I also don't know with multiplayer if you do, there's like 3 chests in this room and they all just drop a gun. If it's a gun for player A, B, and C, they all have a different gun and then they can pick it up and drop it, or if it's one gun for all 3. But it does feel like you guys give guns more than just anything. And at least for me, just single player, I didn't need that much. So the idea of cards and other things dropping from chests would be nice. Now, if it is just one gun for 4 players, that would make more sense. But that, I don't know. It could very much be one of those ones where player A it's like, lets every other person get a new gun first, and then they finally get like, okay, this chest 5 is dibs for me, and then it's a revolver they grab, and like, oh, I don't want the revolver here, somebody else could have it. So it's doesn't feel probably as nice for players if it's just one gun, so multiple instances, and then if you pick it up and drop it and then it shows up for other players would be cool. That's also like, I don't know how the multiplayer is. I haven't gotten around to Nightmare or any playing with other frogs, or other players. I finished the first playtest, and then I did no I there's peaceful run, and then I did a normal and veteran the next time. And I think finishing veteran, I saw an announcement that, hey, playtest was over, so I had finished that up real quick before I was hoping to be kicked. So I'll have to come back and see how Nightmare is, because I think veteran is a good step up, but I felt we only really felt most of the danger at like depth 5 whenever some of those elites spawned, and endless. um the other, yeah, one of the note with enemies, I would have I mean, even in peaceful, but I would have more of those elite spawn just in general. I don't think I don't know if they showed up in normal at all, but in veteran, I only remember them showing up a little bit in depth 4, or no, in depth 5. They probably showed up in depth 4, but I had all of my damage ready, and I was like, all right, I'm testing damage on the boss with the soups, and deleted them, as I'm sure many other players have. And I just talked about harvesters. I would say more activities, not just a harvester or 2 harvesters in a room. Like, just constantly doing, like, I did 3 runs and I've done 6 rooms each, and then there's also endless, so I've probably done 30 or 40 harvesters. So just doing the one activity to get loot is very repetitive and can get boring easy. I would assume you guys know that, because it's a roguelite. You gotta work, you're only showing one level, so there's probably a bunch of things you're adding and working on. This is to test damage and a good chunk of other things, and it's not just activity, so I'm sure that's down the line. The last thing, I think, is what I was going to say is the damage meta, which everybody's doing, or not everybody's doing. I've seen a bunch of people do in the server. Is you have your 5 cards, or I think they're shard. You have your 5 shards, and you can only have 5 shards. I don't know. There's a word I'm missing that I can't think of, but you have 5 cards. You can only have 5 cards, and you want to try and get the best hand you can, which is a royal flush times 20, which is pretty good. And I would assume if you got that before the first boss, and then you take like a super 2, you just melt them. But I think that strat is for endless, you definitely want a royal flush. And I discovered at the end, and I think I saw it with others people, you want that mod pack where you can get a mod. I think it's the mod pack, and then you activate one of the mods, and then it corrupts your cards. Hack pack, that makes more sense. You want hack pack, and then you want the one that's like, hey, you can increase your shard capacity, so you can go from 5 cards to 6 cards. And then from there, I'm assuming you just want to stack up as many of those as possible, so you don't take any. I would assume you just don't take any of these hack packs on any of your cards until you get the shard ones, and you just slap those on your cards, and then you keep taking more face cards because they give the most damage. I was wondering if you can do multiple royal flushes. Like, I have 20 cards in, and I've actually have 4 royal flushes, which is times 80. But I don't think that's a thing. But I also thought of, like, okay, if you have royal flush, you can't do that hand again. What if you can sit there and do, like, okay, I have 5 more shards, I can do a straight flush now, and then I can do 4 of a kind, and then I can do full house. So you can keep adding hands for these other damage bonuses, but you can't repeat them. That would be kind of cool. That would give you some other things to work towards than just the face cards. I just noticed this with this. Of course, this little media thing is there's little. I can't use my mouse too. Media player sucks. There's little like notes at the bottom, like you have the hearts and clubs and spades and stuff. That's just cool. And then I know the controller is not fully implemented with other things, and this has probably been reported, but look at the stuff right here. My abilities at the bottom. So I'm pretty sure it says right gamepad, left gamepad, right thumbstick, and those are all like horribly overlapping. And then whenever you're looking at the keyboard, it's 1, 2, and 3. So I don't know if anybody's reported it, but those could just use the buttons from the controllers whenever you get the chance, but I don't think that's a big priority. You guys have other things, and controller works pretty damn good so far, besides like some navigation. That is all I have beforehand. I mean, I said it earlier, I'll say it again. I didn't do Nightmare or play with other characters, so I'm excited to try that out and maybe have a run where I'm actually getting my ass kicked. I think Veteran I got a little low, but I had heals and I was fine. Um, I also said this, and man, hopefully it's not super repeating. Having a another gun slot would be nice, because if I had the shotgun and the minigun would be fine, or the spinner and something else would be nice. Or even if it was like, hey, you have a gun and then you have a melee weapon to use, that would be very nice to sit there and change them back and forth instead of just using one gun when running around. But that also might be a very minor, like, not critique, but like, I'm always a fan of give me more guns, but I also don't want to use like 10 guns. I'm not going to do that, but 2 guns would probably be nice. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. This is cool. I definitely think I'm gonna look forward to the next playtest with Gang of Frogs, and um maybe I need to convince my friends to actually play the game with me and go be frog pals and kill some shit. All right, see y'all later.